still here, aren't we? Same spot. No, it's a little weird.
This one is not that bad. Maybe not on the top of the ranking. I think the top one was the one you shoot with the drone, no? And Sicilia. But yeah, like 10 minutes ago it was really red. It was wonderful. And now it's getting daylight, so colors are less flashy, but it's still amazing. We've got no wind, but we've got an amazing views, amazing sunset, sunrises, and so that's why I like when it's light. I mean, you can go out and you can have a kind of wildlife, and that we are not having anymore with those boats.
Going north.
Mais vous avez pas parlé de going jibe?
Pressure north.
Ah, oui, non, mais d'accord, mais vous faisiez north-north? Non, vous faisiez du trans.
Ouais,
Ou du 340.
Non.
340.
Le 340 c'était coming up.
Oui, mais bon.
Going down.
Ouais, comme il y a autant
30,
de...
30, tu vois, sorti. Là tu vois, je slow down. Coming up.
There. You gotta feel it soon.
She's not really, ouais. Oh, big puff.
Yeah. We're gonna have hill.
Yeah, hold yourself.
Yeah.
Big puff. Ouh là là, big puff. Could be. Ouais. Big puff. Take its time, big puff.
Puff is
Big
not
puff.
coming finally.
No, big puff. He cancel. No show. No show. No show. Big puff, no show.
Rien.
Ah, nothing.
Puis alors on voit pas trop de...
Non.
Tu vois, il y a quand même quelque chose.
You need 2 parties before we arrive.
I've been very focused on solo short-handed sailing. I know foiling in rockers very well, having kind of run my own for a while, but to step into a crewed environment has made me expand my thought, helped me to learn a lot of new skills, and yeah, it's been an important step in my career. The Ocean Race Europe has been a lot tougher than I was expecting. You could tell initially that the course was going to be intense, but the weather systems that we've experienced and the intensity of the stopovers was something that I definitely hadn't foreseen. It's been a very tough race. There are really quite a few moments that I think I'll remember kind of when I'm sitting in my armchair in my old days thinking about my sailing career. So the starting wheel was fabulous with that breeze, obviously the horrific crash, but then, you know, beyond that, those of us that continued sailing down the Kattegat at 30 knots under that bridge in close proximity, that was incredible. And then similarly going across the Bay of Biscay in company with the other top teams, that was a great moment of learning. It kind of really felt like there was a huge amount of potential. I think in the Mediterranean, the feelings I'll remember the most is probably the utter frustration of being somewhere like this. We've had a lot of light winds and a lot of wind holes and kind of dealing with that. But then we've also had the most incredible sunsets, sunrises and moons every evening, every morning, every night. We're just surrounded by the most incredible beauty. I think the Ocean Race Europe is kind of like a demonstration to all young fans everywhere of what the potential of our sport offers. So obviously from a sporting perspective, we've got elite level close racing in highly technical boats. But then also you're seeing a real mix of nationalities, of ages, of genders, all working together, with threading a competition through Europe, which kind of demonstrates that, you know, the sailing community exists all over the world. And then the other thing is the technical element of it. There are the most incredible careers ashore in managing stopovers, in preparing boats, in kind of logistics. All of those things just create a really exciting, really varied career that can take you all over the world. I think the younger me would be really excited if you told her that's where she might end up. You know, I started my sailing career in the 1990s and it looked very different to how it looks now. We didn't have the female role models in elite ocean racing. There was no pathway for young sailors like me who didn't come from a sailing town, didn't come from a sailing background. So, you know, I desperately wanted a career in ocean racing, but it was a struggle to believe that I could have one. And so, yeah, I think the young me would be really pleased to know that there was a happy ending.
We tried to provoke luck. So during my sleep I said to myself, it's been a while that I didn't try to dunk, and maybe that's why Eole and Neptune finish us. And so I made to myself a good cup of tea right here, and I found those biscuits. They are Italian waffles, and they are a bit like dry when you ate them like this. So I said to myself, those are the perfect dunking biscuits. So I asked our expert, Pip, if she was thinking it's okay to dunk with waffles. And she said you can try. It's not usual, it's not conventional, but you can try. And so I tried and it works. Look at it.
It just got dropped. I did get dropped.
Definitely, it works. And those Italian waffles are way better like this.
Alright, I'm gonna have to try it for myself.
Try one.
Let's give this a go.
You don't have to let it too much time in it, huh? It's dangerous. But it's less technique than your, how you call this? I think you can do your, how you say this? Aha, we are playing with the kite, the A2. So the thing is, the wind is increasing, going like above, let's say 6 knots. So you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna put the kite. And then it's dying and it's not windy enough to put the kite, because when it's really light, you need flat sails, because the kite, it's too deep. It's not creating like the real flow, like imagine a wing, the flow on the wing on the sail, and so it doesn't work when it's too light. So you have to put it, but you have to choose exactly the right time to do it, or you have to do it twice.
Well, Positive Pip says this is the first and the last time, and when we stick it up we are going to fly to this waypoint. Realistic Pip says I'm not committing to an answer to that question.
it's getting harder when you hoist to leeward. To hoist the sail, it's harder for the guys who grind, but I don't care. I'm not grinding. But it's way better at the foredeck, because once the kite is up, you just have to furl the front sail, the J0, and then you're ready to unsnuff. So normally, if everything goes well, it should be okay.
Come on over, make a fool of me. Why don't you come on over? No. Practice makes perfect is what I said, and we've had a lot of practice.
Just there. Yeah.
It's good to have company.
Yeah.
Seb
You
does not agree with me, but I think it's good to have company.
Well, for sure it's gonna get the last days more intense.
Nice. Can we see it?
No, just say I can't hear you.
Amala, this is Canada. Your last transmission was unreadable. Maybe try again when you're within closer proximity. Over.
Do you think it's the right time for the hidden chocolate, or should I keep it a bit longer?
One more, we got it one more day. We got one more.
it's
Let's
a
save
bit
it.
It's a bit early. Huh?
Early?
You guys have been hiding chocolate?
I was gonna.
Apparently you've been hiding coffee.
Hey, the rate that chocolate was disappearing, I had to do something.
I've had like 3 squares since the beginning.
Well, yes. Likewise.
So. Fly. No, the foil produces a lot of riding moments. So we're now reaching in 10 knots of wind at like 100 true. And so in these boats there's a lot of different options to kind of induce riding moment, and putting the foil down is one of them. So foil down, we're not trying to fly, we're just trying to flatten the boat. It's kind of like putting weight on the other side or canting the keel. So it's one of the few options you've got to kind of induce a bit more riding moment. Riding moment.
Writing.
Riding moment.
Riding.
Riding moment.
How's the Lincoln's accent going for you guys?
I'm actually trying hard too.
Odd, isn't it? I mean, I understand about every fourth word, but it's tough. Cut this and move it.
Which one?
This.
Let's see if it's really in the way.
Okay, that's better.
What's your hand?
Yeah, right.
It is trips. Ah, then fucked up.
Oh, there. Okay, and now trim on.
So the engine wasn't charging well enough since maybe since yesterday?
We thought it was because of the regulator, because of over temperature, and this afternoon it stopped charging at all. So we just went through the wiring of the alternator and found out it's a really thin wire called the excitation. So the battery manager is sending excitation according to the battery level. So if the battery level is low, it's sending higher current excitation, so the alternator delivers more power. And when the battery level is raising, it's sending less and less excitation. So that's how it works. And one of the wire was broken by, I think, corrosion due to over temperature. So we just cut it and not re-weld it, but change the fittings and put it back on the alternator, and it worked perfectly.